Shadows and beasts untamed, a party of misfits, famed and framed. Thieves with quick fingers, sinners with might, together they journey into the night. The tavern tale spoke of this crew, a strange alliance, a motley crew, bound by fates that fought to explore the realms of chaos and so much more. Hey ho, hey ho, the party's adventuring still. Hey ho, a fellowship born from a thrill. A beast with fangs, a creature so wild, a shadowy figure, elusive and mild. Thieves with secrets, sinners with grace, together they conquer a legendary chase. The haunted forests and desert lands, united they stand, a courageous band. The moonlit night, the sun-soaked day, the bonds grow stronger along the way. Hey ho, the party's adventuring still. Hey ho, a fellowship born from a thrill. Hey ho, the party's adventuring still. Hey ho, the fellowship born from a thrill. A fellowship born from a thrill. A fellowship born from a thrill.
Welcome in, everybody, to this week's episode of Call to Shadow. I'm your host, your storyteller, your dungeon mistress. But enough about that. Let's do a fucking recap. And when I say fucking, I mean...
Sex.
We...
What did I miss?
Sex.
Oh, God. And there's a recap.
Yeah, Sidril and Chips did not get sex, but that's okay, because Sidril doesn't know what that is anyway.
I don't think Kazu does either. He was just...
Speak for yourself.
It was just
we got more
grapefruits
fruits.
and watermelons together.
Hey,
That's like sex, right?
I knew
No.
all about that. I'm sure Kazu has
That's not
tons
like
of
sex.
experience with himself.
What? I'm lost.
It's better than sex.
Okay, Hazard
What are you doing to those
or
nuggets?
Nathan, you get a recap. Go ahead, take it away. Recap for us, baby boys.
We're gonna go back and forth. Fazid, you ready? We ain't prepared.
Sure.
Let's go. All right. So the party find themselves transported underground from like the book that was on Kazu. All the pages all attached to everybody and transported them somewhere underground. Underground, everyone's kind of split up, but they find themselves back together. Vesper hears grinding sounds and also gets a whiff of some of the dead, so you kind of get the idea that there's some fishy going down here, but like not fish, maybe dead fish.
Wasn't me. I wore my deodorant.
And then
let's see, they began trying to figure out where they were. They were trying to determine what direction where to go when Vesper suddenly and erratically decided not to go south because, the demon was egging him on, I guess, that direction. So we continued down before it was noticed that someone may be following the group. Torrent circled back and may have determined that the walls of the underground chamber that they were in could have been shifting. He came back to find the group was huddled around the magical book that Kazu had found that transported them there, and they may have discovered some secrets to the past, stuff that they haven't fully pieced together yet. While discussing that, I believe they had heard a door down the way. Lured that direction, they went through the door to find a grand hall of sorts.
And in that grand hall, they find a lot of stuff, man, like cool shit. Coffins, treasure chests. Some of us even try to open up those treasure chests, but we figured out that you got to do something to open up the treasure chest, which is, donate blood. Sorry. And the rest of the people, while we investigate it for the traps, it ends up opening up to like gold, jewelry, clothes, maybe even magical items, just a lot of good stuff in there. And Vesper decides to take one of the dress because he remembers Lily. He has a little crush on Lily, so he wants to give that dress to Lily. And Kazu is like, you know what? I'm gonna leave a I owe you one note on top of the treasure, just to let the owner know, like, hey, we're just borrowing this stuff. We're not taking it. And as he picks up the dress, he hears voices. People hear different things in that cathedral that they're in, this grand hall that they're in. A voice out of nowhere says Torrent. Other people say, I'm waiting. And Kazu eventually reveals that this might be a home to some kind of necromancer. And, everybody starts getting into it about the treasures. And Solana thinks nobody should take too much from anybody. And then Vesper, he hears a whistle. He turns his head, and there's the demon sitting near the pool. He's tasting it before getting in. And all of a sudden, he hears Tralis giggling, trying to get into the pool, step closer into the pool. And then Vesper's daddy instincts kicked in, and he's like, I gotta go fast. And he ran over to try to save Tralis from jumping in, with an assist from Torrent, giving him haste to speed him up. And I think maybe a phase step from Solana. He was able to reach Tralis before entering the pool. And Tralis did not seem himself. Ended up accusing Vesper and the others of not being who they thought. And under his cloak was a crazed Zozo as well. But Kazu was able to resummon Zozo. And after, an attempt, after, Tralis shanked Vesper once and kicked Torn in the nose, Kazu came in and managed to put him to sleep, along with Vesper. At which point, some noises were heard, and Torrent slapped Vesper awake. And that's when a big surprise from the past, Kaylin, I believe, the drow vampire, showed up. And that's when the party was surprised, as I believe he began to interrogate them a bit as to why they were there and what was going on, using some crazy magical powers to lift them in the air. And
Pass it back.
Yeah, and Solana actually recognizes this man as someone that she's known before that works for Kelros Keep. He then explains that that the weave is different there. That's why he's there. His magic is not of the same realm. And then Torrent shows his little chain scar over to Kaylin, and he asks like, "Oh, do you know who Arendor is?" He kind of warns the party that Arendor is a liar. He is a traitor. And so, Torrent tries to get more answers about Arendor, about his lies, and Kaelin replies saying that he has no proof that they will be successful in ending the shadow, and that the story, it's deeply personal, and they would need to prove that they are worthy. And eventually, after this back and forth, I believe they convince Kaelin to, after so many rolls, convince Kaelin to put him down, and he eventually says like, "Hey, you know what? Go take the stuff, but I will be back for you guys like when it's time for me to feed." And we notice that Kaelin's in the background, kind of moping around, being a little sad. And so Vesper approaches him, gives him a little hug, and says, "Hey, thank you. Like, if you ever do come back, consider yourself a friend. I'll be here if you do need to feed." He actually goes on about how the Requiem is trying to become a deity, kind of just telling them the process of how she's going to achieve that. And eventually, Solana asks Kaelin how she is connected to the Requiem. And so we all have this back and forth asking questions, because he allowed us, he's like, "Go ask your questions, I will answer." And once we have all our questions and we asked all the questions that was needed, he was like, "All right, you guys gotta go." So when we finally ended up bouncing out of there, we head back to the material plane. Well, we were in the material plane, but we head going back to the tavern, where we find our little love interests. There was a moment between Vesper and Torrent where it's like Lily and her twin, and Torrent's like, "All right, go." And like, if you fuck this up with Lily, I'll find you and kill you. And so it's her sister. And so he presents Lily with the dress, and she was like, "I'm gonna keep you up all night." Damn. And everybody had their moments. Solana and the bard had the little moment. She tried to storm away, but Vesper's like, go chase after her. And I believe that's where we left off in that moment.
And also Vesper, Solana, and Kazu are addicted to that vampire stuff.
Oh yeah,
they jonesing for that vampire booty. So,
vampire Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
Here we are. Once again. Falling into pieces.
Chips and Sidriel. I need the both of you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Are we close to each other or separate?
You're close.
Okay, so you get, on your saving throws, I think you get, what is it? What does he get?
Plus three.
Yeah. Chips.
23.
You sound so far away. Liz.
23.
Oh my god.
I just totally blanked on. I just counted, and I counted backwards. I didn't count forward. I subtracted. Wow. Also 23.
Let me set the scene for you, dear adventurers, and those of you that are watching at home. Imagine with me, at least Vesper is getting down,
Ooh.
turning his... You know what, we're not, we're adults here. Someone's getting fucked.
Yeah.
Insertion.
In the middle of this...
Trying to hold back this feeling. Okay, keep going. I'm the background music.
Oh, you're my music. Okay, I'll turn the music off so everyone's just listening to you. Okay. In the...
Come on.
And I don't think I can do this while you're singing.
Fair enough.
I'm having performance anxiety. Please just turn the lights off and look. Oh God. Anyways,
You tried.
we're in the middle, Vesper. And things
Oh,
are
fuck.
happening, and it's great.
Oh!
It is everything you wanted it to be and more. However, there is this buzzing from your closet, and the closet door begins to vibrate, and not in a fun way. I need you to make a perception check, please. And Diz, I need you to scream from your mic really far away like you're coming really close.
Wait.
15.
The door is just... Lily's on top, she's very into what's happening. Everything's bouncing as it should be. Her face is drawn in these wonderful lines. You're enjoying the view. However, behind her shoulder, the amount of pressure that is about to blow the closet. You roll high enough that you realize the closet is about to explode. Seconds before it explodes, please make a dexterity saving throw. And Diz, the sound effect, please.
So good.
I got a 12.
Okay. Sidriel. Chips. The two of you survive the violent thrust from one domain into another. Your wings are a burning frenzy, but somewhere in the tunnel, Sidriel, you lost hold of Chips, only to call upon the shadow to reach forward. This is the wrong music. We'll go back to this. You called upon the shadow while in this tunnel to steer Chips. And using your instinct alone, you threw him from the tunnel and then dove in headfirst, your wings tucking in, banking hard. As the small, very heavy mechanical creature just spun wildly in his panic, his wings buzzing, but buzzing him in tight tornado-like circles, so that he was like he's at a centrifugal force of a bullet. Your command of the shadow was not yet able to slow him. And gravity and physics always take their price. Vesper. You quickly flip yourself, but you don't quite dodge. As Chips, all 300 pounds of him hits you in the back of the head, but Lily is safe. However, you are unconscious.
Oh.
Chips, you bounce off the wall, ka-ding! You bounce off the floor, ka-ding! You bounce towards the window, cracking it, and when you come back towards the closet, Sidriel catches you. His constitution saving throw enough that you do not bowl him back, just... And then Sidriel sets you down, and Lily lets out a... Ah! And I need Kazuhiko and Torrent that are in the rooms nearby to roll perception checks.
Oh.
Are we back?
Where are we?
Vesper is face down and tits not moving. His white hair is stained a little bit red.
Is that Vesper?
Torrent and Kazu, what'd you get?
5.
You got a 5?
Oh, I got a 5 too.
Yeah,
Oh, you're
got 5.
Yeah, you don't hear shit. Anyways, yeah, so it's the truth. Go ahead, Sidro. Who are you? What? Did you kill him? Is this an assassination attempt? Vesper.
Excuse me.
It's Vesper. Chips, it's Vesper.
The monk pops up out of the bed, not with a stitch on, but a little belly chain. And she's gonna fight you because she doesn't recognize.
I'm so sorry. Ma'am, I'm so sorry. We're friends.
You better start talking.
I'm so.
Why the fuck are you trying to kill my lay?
We're not trying to kill him. It was accidental. Oh my god! Could you please put a blanket around yourself or something, please? God, please put a blanket.
Oh, you don't like tits, do you? Well, fuck off. Get out of here.
Chips is just staring.
Boobies. I'm sorry. My name is Chips.
I don't give a fuck what your name is, you little assassin. And she's gonna try and kick you. What's your armor class?
19.
Okay, she goes to kick you and ends up stubbing her toe. And it's like, oh shit, god fucking.
We are not assassins. I assure you, ma'am. We are friends of Vesper.
Your little tiny metal butt plug came flying out of the closet like a magic lightning bolt, and you expect me to believe that you didn't try to assassinate my date? Oh my god, he's bleeding. Over there, Vesper's like...
I will take care of that.
And Chips is just gonna cast Cure Wounds. I'm just gonna go up and touch the back of his head. I heal his wounds, but I don't heal his pride.
Oh.
Okay, Vesper, I need you to make a permanent head damage saving throw.
Oh no!
That's an 11, homie.
Vesper, you sit up. Yeah, you're not. You look at the two and the naked woman. You look kind of at the bed and yourself. You have no fucking idea who Chips or Sidriel is.
Who the hell are you?
Vesper, it's us.
I don't know any Warforged kind of people.
Why are you talking like that?
I ain't talking about.
Hitting the head again.
No.
I'm a cowboy.
No, you're Vesper.
I was gonna touch him again and cast Lesser Restoration.
What are you touching me for? I didn't tell you you can touch me.
It's like a shot of adrenaline, Vesper, as the Lesser Restoration restores the permanent head damage.
Oh, what the fuck just happened?
Oh.
Lily is standing there naked looking at the Warforged, and you, Vesper, is like, what the fuck did just happen?
I need to sit down.
And I just sit on the bed in between them.
What?
I apologize to the both of you. I did not.
It's unforgivable. I was making sweet love to her.
I can't. I didn't expect to be here with you being naked. I honestly we didn't
finish.
Lily starts getting dressed.
Look what you did.
Well, do you think we chose to end up here? And please, Vesper, for the love of all things holy, put something on.
It's fine. It's just
And scoot over a little bit.
Do you
Chip's
want
just
me
gonna
to
lay down on the bed
Because I
now.
don't want to.
You can if you want. I mean, I'm not.
I am so tired.
Chips is just laying on the bed that's just kind of moist.
He's gonna turn to Lee. You right there.
Are you okay? That thing came flying out of the closet and slapped you in the back of the head.
I
am not
can't
a
say
thing.
it wasn't the first time that things like this happen. So
Well, the three of you clearly need to figure out what's going on.
No. You know what? We can. Chips and I can leave, and you two can finish your unholy dealings. Absolutely. Yes. We apologize. I'm sure you were in the midst of a lovely toss in the curtains, and my sincerest apologies.
This was a private moment.
Yeah, Chips, we need to go. Do you remember we talked about the privacy thing? This is one of those moments.
Yes, but I'm sure he is a lot more concerned about our whereabouts rather
I
than...
think he's more concerned about his current state of being, which is quite a state of being. So, Chips, we should leave.
Look, it's wonderful that you guys are back. But go bother Torn for like maybe another 15 minutes.
Okay,
Only 15 minutes, Vesper?
That was close.
that's very short. I read in the book once that you should always make sure you please your partner first before yourself. I will go now.
There is no partner to be pleased. And Lily opens the door and steps out.
Look at that.
I guess you're just going to have to spend a little time alone, Vesper. Shall we leave you to it?
Yes, go. I'm gonna go. See if she's all right. Just
On the way out, Chips will just like look back at you, like on the bed, and just say,
It is very impressive how you did that with your anus hairs.
oh, braided them. Yeah.
Impressive.
and just walk out.
Vesper goes after Lily.
Roll an investigation.
Okay.
Chips tries to find Torrent.
Oh, he can't roll an investigation. Is Citriel helping you? If so, you have advantage.
With advantage, that's a 2.
It's
Total
now canon that your
14.
butt hairs
Or
are
not 14,
braided.
4.
Oh God! They're just like combed to spread aside, and then two little pigtail braids around the cheeks. I'm so sorry. I need to control myself.
I'm back.
I'm back.
Oh my lord. Phew. Okay. We're gonna go around. Okay. Vesper, what did you get on your investigation?
17.
Okay, you find Lily. She's in the back kitchen. She is pouring herself a glass of ice cold water.
Vesper is just gonna do that really cute thing where he grabs her waist and kind of hugs her from behind.
Roll persuasion.
Yeah, kind of like that.
17.
It takes a second, but eventually she melts a little bit. So, you didn't tell me that there were assassins that were small and metal after you.
A troublesome one. A good-hearted one. I wouldn't even call him an assassin. More of like a little metal adorable idiot.
She turns in your arms, so you're still holding her, and reaches up to feel the back of your head. You all right now?
I'm all right. It's not dented or anything, so I think everything's back where it needs to be. I remember everything, all the details.
All the sights, all the smells, the sounds, all of it. Everything. Good. That's good? Yes.
It's very good.
Well.
Very good.
And she picks up a mango, a pineapple, and an orange. And then she says, "Carry me." And before you have a chance to react, she just like kind of jumps up.
He catches her.
You don't need to roll because she actually is so agile that she's just holding you with her thigh muscles.
Damn.
And says, we're going to put these fruits to very good use.
Can't wait to taste them through you.
So nice.
Especially the pineapple. You should definitely eat that one.
No. You'll see.
All right.
That was not difficult to convince her that it was fine. All right, meanwhile, Chips, what did you get on your investigation? And is Sidriel going with you?
5. And I'm just walking off.
So you're just knocking on doors. Torrent.
Torrent. Sorry. Torrent.
You're opening
Sorry.
the doors.
Torrent.
With a 5,
Sorry.
you open Kazuhiko's door.
Torrent. Oh. Kazu.
Kazu,
You can fit that entire thing. That is quite remarkable.
What are you doing?
Oh, look! Oh, Chips! Look!
What am I
Lizzie,
looking at?
this lizard folk,
show me again.
her mouth is like she unhinges her jaw and then like puts both of his toes or his feet in her mouth and her tongue is just like twisting around.
It's quite fun. Oh,
Is this a
this
private
feels
moment
so
as well?
funny.
Should I leave?
Sidriel just comes behind Chips, grabs Chips by the arm, and is like, "This is not the place for you," and just starts walking along.
What? You don't want to see what else you can...
Goodbye until later.
Oh,
No,
okay.
You hear her make this like guttural sound.
Oh my God.
Oh my god.
Well, you can take quite a lot.
As Chips is being dragged away, he's just gonna be like,
But I was interested in knowing more.
Yes,
What
but once
else?
again, that is a private moment, and I'm sure you can ask about it later, but now is not the time, and I personally don't really want to see that, or hear it for that matter. Stay right here. Sidriel goes back to close the door, so he doesn't have to hear anything.
Yeah,
in
you
the hallway.
close the door and you get a whole like Kazu's fist up to his elbow is down her throat, and there's like this. You don't. Yeah.
the moment
Sidriel's
Sidriel
face like
leaves,
a tomato.
the moment Sidriel leaves, Chips just starts opening more doors.
Torrent? Sorry. Torrent? Sorry. Torrent?
Okay. The very last room. You open it. Sidriel, you
Torrent?
turn around, and he's left them all open. People are like, "What the fuck? I'm calling the proprietor. Who the fuck?" You
So sorry.
the
I'm
last
sorry.
door.
Torrent?
There is Torrent. The door right before that, a very large, annoyed, black dragonborn. He is wearing his undergarments, and he stops looking at Chips and then turns slowly to look at you, Sidriel.
I am so incredibly sorry. I honestly,
Why is there a snake in your underwear?
Chips, that's, oh god. By the gods, I'm sure you meant nothing by that, Chips, please. So sorry. Chips. like,
Malbian steps back and shuts the door
Oh my god.
with a loud slam. And now we cut over to Torrent.
Torrent?
It wasn't exactly where Vesper was, but to describe the intimate nature of sharing a bath with someone is, well, at least the bubbles are covering all the pieces. And she just starts laughing. She looks from the door to you, Torrent. You didn't lock it, did you?
God damn it. I knew I forgot something.
Hello. We are back.
hello, little warforged friend. And she just sinks lower into the bath.
Hello.
You remember when we were talking about some of those problems that Vesper has?
Oh,
This is one of them.
he's adorable. I just wasn't expecting to be in the middle of... Oh! And her big fox ears just kind of flatten, and you can barely see her above the tub lip. She holds her breath and just starts sinking.
Where do the bubbles come from?
Chip just walks up to the bathtub and starts like touching the bubbles.
Oh, God!
Do you mind fucking off?
Oh. Is this a
Little bit
private moment
occupied.
as well?
It was until you barged in.
She's totally submerged, just hiding under the bubbles. Just...
So it is no longer a private moment? And I can stay.
Give me just a moment. And he like signals to her like 1 second, and he stands up out of the water, just maybe a little bit of bubbles covering, his lower bits.
And Sidriel comes
No,
in the door. Chips,
it's all out.
chips.
When you walk in, I like grabbed Chips, and I'm lifting him up, and I'm walking towards the door, towards you.
Why do you have gills down there too?
Oh, God, please don't mention anymore. We're so sorry, Torrent. Were you in the middle of taking your evening bath? We are so sorry. This is so not how I imagined.
In the middle of much more than that, or at least I was hoping to be.
What do you mean? Is something wrong? Oh.
Nothing's wrong. You just, things were just starting.
Oh, is there a problem, Sid? Does my appearance disturb you in some way?
Not really. I was just respecting your boundaries, and I don't think that it is kind for people to stare at other people's bodies unless asked and given consent, of course.
You hear a voice from the hallway. Excuse me, are you all in company together? I'm getting a lot of complaints about a small middle man.
Is it this metal man? He holds him up.
There's another metal man.
I'm getting confused. I'm not sure which one it is, but the sheriff is here to arrest him.
Oh, it's probably not this one. This one's a sex toy. Don't worry about it. We're having a lot of fun in here.
Really?
You can close the door.
I am a sex toy. I'm not a real person.
Sorry, we were getting a little bit weird, and
Roll.
the door came open. Another little metal man opened it.
Roll a deception.
I am
D&D,
an inanimate
everyone.
object.
You said deception?
Yep, you can roll it with advantage.
Oh, okay. Even
I
better.
have a vibrate feature if you press this button.
23.
Okay. She looks like a head barmaid of sorts, looks at you, scrutinizing, and then from the bubble bath behind you, you hear, it's true! Yep, it's mine. And the barmaid lifts a brow, looks at Torrent, looks at the kitsune. You alright, Vex? Great. I'm having so much sex with all of them right now. Come in. Come back, boys.
Vesper has Lily in his
He's like, everyone having fun here.
A great time.
The barmaid lifts a brow at you, and you're part of this whole sex toy nonsense too.
Oh no, this one's mine.
They already tapped out.
And Lily's like, I don't know what you're talking about. But Vex says, it's just, come on in! Shut the door! Thank you! Good night! Come on in! Shut the door! And then she sinks into the tub.
he has Lily.
Do we go in?
Probably.
All right. Oh yes, of course. Bring your sister in. Sure.
I have a staff named Boner.
Alright, I understand. I'm picking up that this little thing is a sex toy. Fine. Enjoy your orgy. But if you see a different little metal man who's opening doors, the sheriff wants to speak to him downstairs. And if a little metal man opens your door, you just gotta ring the bell over there in the corner, points behind the bed, and one of our security will be right up. Alright? We want our guests to have a good time. Lock your doors. And she just...
This metal man's only opening back doors right now, don't worry.
Oh, god damn! Oh, that kind of clicked. Oh.
So you're all in the room together.
Make sure the sex toy doesn't get caught in your braided hairs there.
There's
yeah.
there's a brief like knock at the door. Just as soon as that barmaid leaves, that head maid.
Come in.
And
What now?
Lizzie opens the door and has Kazu by the hand and steps inside.
Oh, this is gonna be so interesting.
Hello,
So
everyone.
glad you're all here.
Oh, perfect.
Lizzie has a
So-
whole basket of very round objects. Some of them are smaller round objects that are connected like a string of beads that get smaller as they go. Like grapes.
Lizzie is quite remarkable, really. How's everyone doing? Let's see, we're all gathered here together, I guess.
Your arm is full of slime. What is that?
Lizzie
Oh,
giggles.
well,
And then Lizzie, just so everybody knows, she says, there was someone in looking for a little metal man. And so he came to, Kazu was worried, so he came to make sure you're safe. And I brought all of the vegetables and fruits.
yes. We didn't want to leave them behind. Obviously, someone might eat them.
That same slime is on the fruits and vegetables.
Oh, I am famished.
Don't.
Eat it.
Actually, yeah, here you go. And he sets
Eat
them
it.
down in front of him.
Yeah, Chips will just start grab like I don't know an apple and just start eating it.
Hazard.
Anyways,
Sorry, Torrent, you feel a towel slid around your waist. Vex has got a robe on now.
So sorry.
It's okay. It's alright.
So, why are we here?
I would like to know that as well.
I would,
Oh, were you all meeting up for something? Well, very well. Let me take a seat. He goes over and grabs a chair and brings it up forward. I got one for you too, Lizzie.
She sits down and begins to massage Kazu's shoulders.
Oh, ooh. Anyway, that feels very nicely.
quick question. How long has it been since you've seen us last?
Not long enough.
Still holding Lily in my arms.
She's kind of draped over you, like watching, not sure what's happening either.
Hmm.
Like
Interesting.
what?
serious
day?
question. Did you look for us?
For Sidriel and Chips, it has been like 20 days that you've been gone on this side quest.
Whoa! Didn't keep track.
Oh, you didn't think about
I believe
us.
you.
Oh, I thought about you all the time. You and Chip.
Clearly, you had more in interesting.
And he turns to Lily. I'm in love. Sid, I'm in love.
Didn't you just meet them, Vesper?
Love at first sight. An insertion.
Congratulations, I guess. Are you planning on marrying them? Is that why you were engaging in such a engaging behavior?
He starts blushing.
No, I don't know. It's such a commitment, but I mean, the idea is there in my brain. I don't know if I am going to be committed. And he looks at Lily.
Is she listening?
Yes. She's blushing, but her sister is glaring at you, Vesper.
Orin's next to her, like behind, like pointing at her, and then doing the like cut your throat sign, like she will kill you.
There's so much hate in your eyes.
I am just watching your intentions for my little sister.
Fair enough.
That's it.
I am a good man. Right, Sid?
Yes, yes.
Chips.
Yes. Honestly, he's quite lovely.
Yes, very kind, very kind. Yes, yes.
I heard he
Loves
likes
to
knock jokes.
The most comedic. Yes, very amazing. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
He smiles at
Spectacular,
Vex.
Truly.
Is he?
Clearly was
As
very good to your sister.
fair enough. Fair enough. As long as you don't make her cry.
Well, that's the last thing I want.
Because if
Any
you
time
do-
I'll make.
And she grins, showing off all her little canine teeth. Because if you do. And Lily's like, oh, he's not like him. Vesper's different. He's softer. And his hair's braided. The hair you can't see.
She helped me with the third strand.
Wow.
Sidriel starts praying. Just like you can hear him whispering under his breath. He's like,
I
"Oh,
like
God."
him, Vex. I think he's kind. And I don't think he's... Well, we're just having a little bit of fun. We haven't really had conversations, but our bodies were definitely talking. And I'd like to show him the mango recipe. Can we leave now?
Did you hear that? Mango recipe. I will be back. Go continue this conversation.
No. Please don't come back. Thanks.
I don't want to. I really want to know this mango recipe that you're talking about.
I like to call it the
we're all-
hurricane.
Oh, I'm gonna go now.
I missed you so much.
I really, you guys didn't look for us.
Oh, I love you.
We
I
have-
love you and Chips, but
We've been gone for.
you're here now.
It's
We have
gone
mangoes.
for days.
You're safe. You're good. I always thought about you. What is this? A door? Okay, goodbye.
Did you need mangoes? We have.
You know, I
okay.
think that you should take Kazu and go talk about mangoes and figure out how we looked for you. Kazu knows, right, Kazu?
I mean,
You can tell them in the other room.
oh, okay.
Lizzie picks Kazu up, bridal style.
Very well. Let's go.
And she carries him out, leaving the
feeling
basket of
you-
fruit.
You're so strong, Dizzy.
Look for us.
It's okay. When one finds love, it is like walking on water and flowing in a river of cloud.
Have you ever been in love?
No,
Can you guys fucking have this, like, love party out in the hall?
yes,
For the
we will
love of
leave.
God.
We will find a room. Please, when you all finish, come find us and... Oh, there is so much that happened. Goodbye.
And he's just gonna
Goodbye.
walk out.
Sidriel is gonna go knock on Malvern's door.
Malbians.
Malbian, yes.
I wouldn't do that if I were you. I heard some noises.
I heard noises from your room.
Closing the door.
I'm here.
Meanwhile,
Robin's also getting it.
meanwhile, is Chips gonna stay with Sidriel?
Yeah, he'll stay with Sigil.
Okay.
Come.
You knock on
Chips, hold my
Malbian's door.
hand. I'm afraid. I've seen terrors this evening.
Wait, where is Solana?
Chips is gonna wander off and try to find Solana now.
Privacy, Chips, privacy.
Solana.
Knocks on door.
Solana? Sorry.
You're
Solana?
going to get arrested, Chips. Stop.
For the second time this evening, everyone is interrupted. But this time it is the sheriff that comes door to door asking everyone if they have seen a little metal man asking for Solana. And then they are asking if anyone's name is Solana. I need all of you in a different room to roll a deception. Vesper, what'd you get?
Natural 20.
All right, Kazu, what'd you get?
Oh, 19.
All right, Torrent, what'd you get?
I just.
Sorry,
18.
Sorry, Torrent. Go ahead, Kazu.
Oh no, when Kazu when they're asking, they open the door. He's just talking about Lizzie and all her remarkable skills, and he doesn't quite hear them because he's way too preoccupied.
He's engrossed.
Yes.
Okay, and sorry, one more time, Torrent.
18.
Okay, it is enough to beg off the investigation. Chips and Sidriel, however, you knock on Malvian's door just as Chips runs off. You hear Malvian's door open for the second time, but you are not there to answer, and you hear him curse in Draconic, "What the fuck?" And then he closes the door a little harder.
Sorry!
And the two of you head to the upstairs, where you open the door. Solana, 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 and everyone, Sidriel, you close. Close. Until you get to the door that is Solana's. There is that bard. You recognize him almost instantly, Sidriel, sitting outside on a small stool, pen and paper in hand, just scribbling. When he sees you, he... Oh! Hi.
Are you not inside?
She's upset. I'm just writing music while I'm waiting. I might sleep out here. Wait, maybe out.
Why is she upset?
She just keeps yelling, "Go away." I'm not sure.
Is
What
this the
happened?
same guy that we were in the fight with all the people?
Yeah, it is the young man. I'm not entirely sure. I made her some chocolate milk, but
You seem nice.
yeah, she was nice to me. My face was broken in, and she healed me, and it was very. She's nice, and it was nice.
That is good.
So just
Solana is a nice person.
making sure that no one comes to bother her, and the blokes that we fought with, right? And then
I can assure you that they are not coming back.
I suppose I should thank you for that. And he stands and
No.
kind of brushes some ink off and shakes your hand, Sidriel. Thank you
Sidrel shakes it back.
for that.
No need to thank me, just doing what I can for a friend.
I started
Yes.
writing her a song, but I didn't want to be awkward about it at all. But it's, yeah.
I'm sure she would appreciate it.
I don't want it to be strange. She's very lovely in a way that, well, around here, it's just not really. I mean, our world is kind of dark. It's so rare you find a flower like the moon. Just blooms in the dark.
Wow.
Chips's demeanor will change a little bit, and he'll just stand like a bit taller, and he'll just say,
Young man,
He kind of flinches a little.
what is your intentions with our friend?
I just think she's awfully pretty, and would.
he'll step closer.
He steps back.
Mhm.
I just would like to maybe be her friend, or just.
Just a friend?
Well, I mean, if she would like more, that would be incredible. But
So
I'm
you
not.
want more?
I'm not going to. Oh God! He like falls back on the stool.
As long as you ask consent first. Most
Yes.
important.
Right.
Most important.
No, I mean, as you're like really close, like in between his legs, like with a fork. You don't know where he got the fork.
Solana is our friend. And one of my closest friends now.
I promise my intentions are just to be here, and if she tells me to beg off, I will. Easy as that. I never quite.
Just know. Do you see this staff?
I do. Yes.
He brings up the staff.
Oh, yes. I see. It's
This
very
staff.
large. It's very large and pointy in places.
Has fought dragons.
Oh.
Fought ladies of the beyond. And has been places. Various places.
I'd like you to roll an intimidate with advantage.
You better not have ill intentions with my friend.
Right. None. I wouldn't. I would not dream of it. I
Total 8.
You're very cute. Has anyone ever told you how cute you are?
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
And he'll change his demeanor again and just back off. Put his staff away back in
He,
his
like-
magical hand.
Bigland rights the stool and sits on it.
I'm just here if she maybe wants someone to talk to, but I guess if those thugs aren't going to come bother her, maybe I should just...
No, it's okay. You could stay here and watch over her room for us. If anything happens, we will be downstairs in a room. Just keep knocking until you find us. That's the best way. I found out.
The sheriff came through looking for a little metal man on the loose. They think it's a
Never
gnome.
seen him.
And
A
I'll just
gnome
walk
wearing-
away.
Oh, bye. It's, looks at Sidriel. Anyways, they do think it's a gnome wearing full plate armor. I'm not really sure how it's so sneaky if that's the case, but we get all types here.
Yes, the strangest of types.
I mean, I don't work here. I'm here often.
I wasn't suggesting that you were strange. I don't know you that well to say that. I was just saying, yes, a gnome wearing
Right.
armor. Very, yes, interesting. Yes.
Could I ask you a
Well.
question?
Sure, I guess.
The little boy with the dandelion fluff, is he your son?
The little boy with the dandelion fluff.
Yeah, his whole head looks like it's dandelion.
Oh, my son.
Yeah.
No. But he's family. I guess we're all kind of family. Friends?
Keep a hold of him. You never know when the shadow will take everything. Then you'll have nothing. Trying times we live in.
I am well aware.
Solana, she's like your family.
Yes. I would say so. Although, I think we still have a lot of growing to do.
Well, she's something special. But
I
so are
think-
you. You all protect her like a father. That's why I thought the boy was yours, because, well, the fish man couldn't have had a little, and then the Warforged thing can't have, and then the other guy is a tiefling, and the kid, he just looked. Well, I mean, I know your ears aren't point. Sorry. I talk a lot when I'm nervous.
That's fine. I apologize for making you feel nervous.
No, I think it was
he-
just the little guy who's still walking, and do his eyes always flash red and get really squinty, or is it just? Is there a reason the staff is like flaccid and then suddenly it gets really hard like a knife?
Yes, that's his staff named Boner. I'm sure that says everything you need to know.
Oh, I'm just terrified, I think, actually.
Yes, Chips is just, like I said, we're all family. We protect each other. Always.
Well, that's something special then. I'm glad.
Thank you for watching over her.
Of course.
Do you know why she's upset?
She wouldn't talk to me. Just keeps yelling, go away. I mean, you can give it a try, if you'd like.
I'll just let her know that we're here and we're back. and apologize for having been gone for so long.
Were you gone for so long? Only a couple hours, really.
Only... I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, because there was the whole fight, and then I went downstairs to get meat for my face, but Solana healed me before that, and then you went off for a minute, and then you came right out. So maybe it's only been like an hour, maybe 2 at most. You're right.
Yes, yeah, everything is fine. We'll just, I'll let her know I'm here and back, and actually, if she comes out, you can let her know. I'll leave her to rest.
Will do.
I just need to go clarify something, I think.
All right.
You say only an hour?
Just a few, maybe. Like 3 max. But yeah, not very long at all. Like, it was like punching happened, and then I went downstairs. I was down there for not too long.
I understand.
Came up, and then you were all coming back in.
I understand. I do. Just...
Too much to drink.
No, I don't drink, but,
Oh.
Thank you. Clearly something, perhaps I'm just tired. Just very tired, yes.
A little
Have
bit
yourself
of
a good night.
PhD from the fight.
I'm sorry, what?
Permanent head damage, because we don't use words like idiot or stupid, because those are rude. So permanent head damage is what we call it.
My, you're very clever.
Thank you. My mom used to think so too, but can I give you something? This is gonna seem really weird, actually, but
Citriol is already like feeling very awkward. Sure.
So I travel all over, usually with like other mercenaries and stuff. I'm not really one myself, just kind of a traveling minstrel, and I pick up small bar jobs. Anyways, and he reaches into his satchel on the floor and rifles through. I found this on our last trip to Scylla, but before Scylla, there's like this, it kind of looks like you, but anyways, here you go. And he hands you a small, like, folio paper, several papers inside.
Okay, he opens it.
There's like a, not really a village, but like a little place right before you get into the main city. And there's like this really, really old, like, lighthouse. It doesn't work anymore. It's all, like, decrepit and stuff. And I found it around, and it kind of, is that you? And you open it up and there is a sketch.
Hey, bro. What's your...
You said a lighthouse.
I tried to break into it, but I don't actually remember anything that happened.
I would assume
permanent
not.
head damage.
I would recommend staying away from there if I were you.
I think it's haunted for sure. But the drawings, I think maybe I spooked someone that was like doing the sketches.
Are there other sketches inside the book?
They're all you.
That, it does look like me, doesn't it?
Why? Well, that's why I thought, maybe you, like, it was your wife, like she was like maybe she withdrew you and that was your son. I don't know. I had a whole like romantic thing in my head, but I don't know anything. So I feel like this should be yours and I shouldn't just keep it. That's part of the reason I was so flustered when I saw you. Actually.
Thank you.
Sure. I mean, I didn't draw them. I found it. I also found it next to a spell book, but I really don't want to give you that unless you make me.
Would it help to know that I know the... If
Sorry,
you wouldn't
what?
mind. The lighthouse.
Right.
I live there?
You do, and you let me admit I tried to break into your house. That's uncomfortable.
I did say I recommend you don't try it again. Right?
Makes sense. Sorry about that. Are you the reason my memory's all...
No. That would be the other person who lives there.
Your wife. I knew it. She drew these. She misses
don't-
you. You gotta go back there. You have the kid. The boy's yours. I knew it.
I don't have a wife.
Damn.
What do you mean? The tiefling's like your forgotten, like, brother that you just went and saved, and the fish was his bodyguard. I have it all down. I've written it.
Sorry to break the news to you. I don't have a wife. And to be honest, I'm not interested in having a wife.
Well, I'm still gonna write a story.
I mean, the person who lives there with me is a man.
There's no... Alright, I know magic is crazy, but I remember it being absolutely dilapidated. There's no way.
I can promise you.
Well,
It's my home. Now. So if you wouldn't mind, I would love the spell book as well.
damn, I knew you were gonna say that. God. He pulls out the spell book, and then he pulls out a bunch of coins, and then he pulls out some rings, and he pulls out a teacup, and a cat collar. He hands them all to you. Like I said, I kind of travel around and like with other mercenaries and stuff. Know a lot. Been around, done a lot, but I don't seem to be getting any more. But these are all
What
with
if-
the drawing. Weird that there's a empty little cat collar, but anyways. Your little robot is starting to head down the stairs. Should you catch up with him?
Oh, God. Yes,
Is he actually
Thank you.
tall enough, or is he gonna fall? I don't know if he can take the stairs. Do his legs elongate like the staff?
thank you again. He just pats him on the shoulder.
Sure, I'll just
Thank
be
you.
here. I'll let her know. Yeah, sorry. Weird, I know. Bye.
Good night. Good night. And then just Sigil kind of turns away and has everything that he has and just kind of holds it close to his chest. And he starts walking towards Chips.
Chips, go ahead and roll a dexterity saving throw. And then I need Vesper and Torrent to make Constitution saving throws. Oh, and
14.
Kazu. The three of you.
Ooh.
Okay, 14.
Okay.
You don't stumble and fall. There's no to your death, but you do like extend one leg and then really fast. But you manage not to not to break yourself. And Sidriel is quick behind you. And then go ahead and roleplay. Type in your Constitution saving throws in the dice box, please. You, Diz, and Sly. What do your characters do?
Who's doing a Constitution saving throw?
The three that are busy right now.
Oh, I see.
Where
I think
is Trellis?
I don't know.
Are you guys fast?
Apparently, Chips, we've only been gone for 3 hours.
That is not right. I've been counting.
No.
Been gone for 20 days, 4 hours, 97 minutes. I don't know why it's 97. It should be 5 hours.
I think your counting skills are off, Chips.
It was a long day, and I was being chased by that man.
I understand. It's quite nerve-wracking.
Very nerve-wracking.
The up is down and the down is up. I understand. I also understand that it must have been quite the shock to see braided hair when we're so used to, well, 20 days of that being, Sidriel is just like...
It was crazy. There was
Pale.
people that shifted into big, huge wolves. It was insane.
Talking butt cheeks.
People walking on their hands.
They talk
What's
their
the
butt
Jetson?
And that man named Shmee.
He just kept trying to sit on your face, Chips. I'm traumatized.
I don't drink, but do you think they serve alcohol here?
I mean, if you want to use it to swish out your mouth, I would not be opposed to that.
I think I would like to try alcohol.
I don't know if that would be wise.
Where is Trellis?
I don't think we should disturb anyone to find out. I don't think
I think that we should, seeing how the rest of our party mates are not with him.
I understand that, but they are in a private moment. We should not disturb them this time. We can ask the Dragonborn.
Oh, yes. Oh.
And then Chip's just gonna remember, like, because it's been so long, he kind of forgot, like, all the stuff that were, like, happening in this. He's being, like, he was being chased by somebody before he left, or at least got recognized by somebody that he has been running from. And he suddenly gets very scared and just, like, tries to find the nearest cupboard or something to climb inside of.
Do we have a room? Like, does Sidriel and
Probably.
Chips have a room? Do we know what our room number is?
No. It's been 20 days.
Yeah, I'm currently hiding under like a little like flower pot stand, just in the fucking hallway.
I'm sure I can find a place for us to stay. Chips,
Please.
if you are...
Somewhere. Not here, not... Please.
Okay, Sidriel, we'll try to find somebody. You have to promise, Chips, to stay here and not move. I don't need to come and find you again. I don't want to end up wherever we were. So please just stay. Stay.
On my soul and my life, I will not move from this spot.
If you move from that spot, I will find you. And I
Not
will
even
take you
gods
back.
can move me from this spot.
You are invisible. Chips.
Who?
You.
Who?
Plant. All right, don't move. I'm trusting you.
Okay, Sidro, you head downstairs to the proprietor for rooms. The only one that throws out their back
is Kazu.
Oh my god. Is he? I think I've done
Pineapples!
wrong. It was a very big fruit.
The other two. It is a spectacular time. All 3 minutes of it, Vesper.
Hell yeah. Got my Jamba Juice order in.
It's insane. The main.
That hurricane.
It's wild.
Mango smoothie.
There's helicoptering. There's like slapping. There's swallowing. There's head banging. It's crazy. It is crazy. Like there should be like screamo music going on while this is happening. It is probably the most intense, fun time you've ever had. It's just like a rave with 2 people.
Have mercy.
However, you do manage to keep up. And over the next like 30 minutes that it takes Sidriel to get a room, things reach a climax and a conclusion. And Lily plans to stay in the room with you. However, she says, I'm going to go get us clean sheets. You just rest. And then she boops your snoot. Wearing your shirt and nothing else, she steps out into the hallway. And she says, and if you're ready when I'm back, maybe we'll have another hurricane. And then she's gone. And right across from you, sitting underneath a potted plant, Vesper, is Chips.
Chips, you just see Vesper on the bed, half naked, just laying there looking at the ceiling. And he turns.
Looking.
Chips. What are you
Hello.
doing back there? Why are you back there?
I am hiding
From
them.
who's them?
I don't know. But I'm not moving.
Well, you should pick a better hiding spot. I saw you from a mile away.
No.
You're yellow.
No.
You're... Okay. You're invisible. I don't see you. Oh, it's fine. You ever been in love, Chips?
No.
Chips, if you glance over at him around his neck, he's got beads and a thong. And then smeared across his face is who knows what, but it's like a deep red, like just streaks and lines. His hair is a tangled mess with just braids and beads everywhere.
Oh, Vesper. Were you attacked?
Yes, I was.
Where did they go? We'll fight them.
No, not like that.
Oh,
Everything is just fine. So many fluids all over the place.
Vespers, you also got a new piercing.
I did? Where?
We got Prince Charles going on?
No, just one of your nipples, but only one.
Oh, I don't remember that.
yeah, that wasn't there 30 minutes ago.
Yeah, that wasn't, but it looks good.
And he starts jingling it.
Okay.
It's a little tender. Hey, Chips! Would you give me your blessing if I married her?
This is a very awkward conversation from underneath a flower pot. Can I please come inside of your room?
Oh God! Oh Jesus Christ! Fine. But just hide
That is my intention.
and don't make a sound when she comes in here.
Wait, she's coming back.
She's gonna come back. You can hide, but don't make a sound. You're my friend. I don't want you to get caught by whoever them is.
It's... Whatever fate lies for me in there is better than that. Okay.
And he's just gonna walk inside of the room.
And he's
Gonna hide inside the wardrobe if there is one.
There is.
Okay.
As you get
Climb
yourself
inside it.
situated and stealthed away, she is back.
Lily.
She's got fantasy Gatorade for you. Here, drink this. You're gonna need it.
Oh, electrolytes. Very good. Need to
She got-
energize.
New sheets. She's got you a new robe. And from behind her back, she flourishes a tri-point hat. For you.
Wow. It looked like I would drive a ship.
I'll be your ship.
Good God.
Yep. She's gonna assault you again with consent.
Away. And he just looks at the wardrobe. Maybe there's a little creak, and he says, "Close your eyes." Just close your eyes.
We just got raided, you guys.
Hey,
Welcome, Raiders.
Hello, Raiders. I'm
With
hiding in
consent.
the closet.
You can keep your eyes open.
They call
Chips
me
can't.
Chips Kelly.
Oh my God.
No.
Thank you so much for the raid. This is an 18+ stream, just so you know. We are being dirty little bitches in here. What's up? It's your bitch, Void Doll, Storyteller. Pleasure to meet you. Let's quickly go through and meet all of our players before we hop over to the next scene. Oh God. Starting with Val.
Leslie, 2 vegetables at a time. My back. I think I pulled something. Could you carry me back onto the bed?
He's on the floor.
She unstraps you from the vegetable stretcher and gently lays you down on the bed.
Thank you. Wow. Well, I will say this is quite an experience. And even with the pain, I think it was very insightful. And I enjoy spending my time with you.
I will go get you something to help with the pain.
Thank you.
Try not
my
to
dear.
crawl away. And she taps your chest with her giant claw. Click, click, click.
Yes, I don't think I'll be moving for quite some time.
And she opens the door, and as she does, she pauses and sniffs the air, turns back to you, blows you a kiss with her lizard face, then shuts the door softly as you hear her doom, click, like a raptor walking away.
He finally blushes at that point because he realizes, oh my, that was intimate. She just blew me a kiss. Oh. Oh. I will have to potentially talk to Zozo about this, but oh. Oh my heart.
Yeah, her licking your toes and like all the other vegetables and their good locations weren't intimate. This, the blown kiss and the wink, oh god damn, she must
my.
mean wow.
I'm quite flustered right now. Good thing I'm alone. I could compose myself.
Roll a perception.
Perception. 11.
There is a little knock at your door.
Yes. Come in.
The door.
He's just like whoever walks in, he's like laying their legs sprawled out, looking up at the ceiling with his chest slightly lifted, like he's like trying not to lay in a certain way that's gonna hurt him more, you know. Yes, and he's like side eyeing, trying to see who it is.
The door creaks open, and Trellis is rubbing his face. Peeks in.
God.
Are you okay?
Yes, Charlie.
My room's right next to yours. I heard you scream.
Shit.
Oh,
Where is everybody?
yeah. I think
Why are you sitting like that?
Well-
Are you okay?
Oh yes.
He steps
I
in,
am
and as he
just-
does, there's like a squishing sound. Ew.
Oh. Watch out! Watch your step, Charles. There's quite a mess. We were doing quite a lot of experiments and learning a lot about Lizzie and her capabilities. But as far as everyone else goes, I know that.
He
I think
appears by
Todd
your
was
face
taking a
holding an
bath.
apple. Can I eat this?
Oh, hello. Potentially, but maybe I would suggest against it. I don't. It's been on the floor for quite some time, more than 3 seconds.
Oh. I'll just put it here by you.
Oh, okay, thank you. But yes, as far as everyone else, I know that Torrent was taking a bath.
Are you okay? He like pokes your neck. What are these marks?
Don't move me right now, please, Jealous. I may have pulled something, but don't worry. I'll be tip top very shortly. Lizzie went to go get me something, but yes.
Should I go get Sidril or Torrent?
Oh no! Don't bother them. I'll be fine.
They have a lot of muscles and they know how to stretch.
I'll be honest. I think they would just break me more.
Oh, how did you get so broken? And what's all this stuff on your floor? Experiments?
Here's the thing.
Like magic
Jealous.
potions?
Yes, experiments. You must, to be a wizard, Travis, you must be willing to question that what everyone shies away from.
Oh,
Yes. Do not be ashamed. There's
I'm not a wizard.
so much in this. Oh. Well, yeah. I guess you are right. Yeah. You're quite a smart boy, but yes, I'll be fine, Travis. I'm sorry if I've wakened you.
No, I just wanted to make sure you were okay. I was sleeping and I heard you scream, and it took me a second to get out of bed. And
Travis, will you be honest with me?
yeah,
I've heard this sometimes before, but does my scream sound like a little girl?
no,
Oh, okay. Well, no, I mean, well,
it sounds
if you
the most
will.
manly ever. It's the most
If you-
manliest
you're making
sound
that
I've
face,
ever
Travis.
heard. Like,
I can barely see you from the side of it. It's okay. You don't need to say any more.
he looks completely panicked. What would Chip say? What would Chip say? Boner.
Oh yes, he would say that. Is there anything else I can do for you,
No,
Charles?
I just he pats your chest area, and
Yeah,
it's like,
oh yeah, yes.
I just
Okay, Travis.
if you need anything, I'm just gonna go look for our friends.
Okay, be safe. And you should probably get more rest. You need your rest. It's good for your body.
I don't remember anything that happened. I remember Sidril beating the shit out of that asshole. Oh, I mean that butthole.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be in trouble if I swear. He was beating the fuck out of that bitch.
Oh my, that's quite a vocabulary. But yes,
And then we were. Did I fall asleep? Did I get tired?
You know, at the moment, as I stare at the ceiling, my mind is quite preoccupied. I can't recall too much right now because I am just trying my best not to move.
Does your butt hurt, Kazu?
No, it's not my butt. It's my lower back. My butt feels fine. Thanks for asking, though.
You get a feeling. Wait till tomorrow.
Oh, no.
Okay. One last question.
Okay.
Is Zozo here? Can I borrow her?
Oh, you know what? Absolutely. Like struggles to.
All of your wizard stuff is like shroon about. It's been the last like hour has been kind of aggressive, and then there was like the interruption, and just. Whew.
Yeah, with a bit of struggle, he manages to summon Zozo.
Oh, and Trellis puts her on his back. Okay, I'm gonna go. Winks. Not find anyone to help you in your pain.
Okay, and make sure your Zozo doesn't bite anyone, please.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
We're just. Yep. Don't worry. I'm not gonna get into anything I shouldn't. Not that
good.
you could stop me, because it looks like your legs are broken.
Oh, are they? I thought you just couldn't feel them.
Well, they're just kind of covered in like yellow kind of paste.
Oh, I cannot see them very well from this angle. Yellow paste, you say?
Yeah, there's like cucumber strips between your toes. You didn't do that on purpose?
Oh. No, but they do feel like a nice.
Oh.
You should maybe try it sometime. I don't know. Anyways, you're good, Charles. Thank you very much.
All right.
Zozo will be there with you.
Thank
if you need anything, just okay.
Bye, Kazu.
Yes. Okay. Goodbye.
And closes the door.
Oh, hair's in my mouth.
At that moment, the desire to piss comes overwhelming.
Oh my! Wait, Charles!
And that's where we're gonna take our first bathroom break.
As someone who's had like a back pain like that and has been stuck in a position for like, I resonated with that moment. Like I know exactly what he was explaining, what it feels like to like not like want to move a muscle and just be like in this arched back position, stuck.
Yeah. I had shoulder surgery, so I know exactly what you're talking about.
And we're back.
Hey.
Hi.
Hey.
Aloha.
Hey.
Yeah.
Wow. Meanwhile, while the hurricane is happening once again, and the move called the bus driver is going full force, traumatizing our little buddy Chips in the wardrobe, and Kazu is dealing with his intense bladder. Sidril, you're making your way back upstairs with the key, and we cut to Torrent. Moments after everyone left, there was just this suspended, awkward beat between you and Vex.
Wow, that was a bit of a mood killer. Sorry about that.
Should we, do you even want to do this?
I mean, yes. I did. I like your company.
She picks up one of the bottles of alcohol, picks up a second and hands it to you. Should we just...
Sure. He'll open it up.
Do you think Kazu's going to be able to walk tomorrow? Not to make this strange or anything. I just... And she motions to the basket on the floor. Do you think she's gonna come get that?
I hope so, because I don't want to touch it.
I'm afraid to touch it, actually. Did you see the wound on his neck?
Okay, so is that a new... Was that there from when we left the mausoleum?
What does Torrent say? I didn't think he was into, like, biting like that. I mean, it's just, he looked a little anemic.
Oh, from what I've seen, he's into it. He's really into it.
She takes a drink. Are they always that, like, you mentioned they were really close, and they're always...
Yeah, a little too close for my comfort sometimes.
Can I ask you a really stupid question?
Please do.
Are they that close when you poop?
Fortunately, I've not had the... I've not had the pleasure of having them around, but there was one time, like 3 of them ended up, I don't know, apparently... So they went and Chips hugged a tree, and then the tree, I guess, swallowed them. And this is secondhand, but I guess they escaped. Somebody just ripped ass, and they came back covered in so much shit. So...
Wait, that really happened?
Yeah.
Like, that was a thing that happened? Like, that was real?
Yeah.
A tree?
These are our adventures.
What was it, a dryad or something?
I guess. I can't say I'm very knowledgeable. That's more Kazu's thing, but... Yeah. Oof. Worst smell ever.
And Kazu, I've seen him through Ladies Light a few times. He's a traveler. I didn't know he was freaky. I mean, I knew Lizzie was freaky, but I didn't know that he liked that level of freak.
I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense. He is really into his nuggets, he calls them.
Is that his ball sack?
No, but that's a good one. I'll keep that in my back pocket. No, he studies and collects and trains monsters of different sorts. He just prefers to call them nuggets.
Hold on. He goes around collecting monsters to train them. Does he put them in little balls?
Some kind of little, like, pocket dimension thing.
Puts them in a sack.
Yeah. Interesting. We still haven't come up with a name for him yet, but...
Kazu's little sack bag monster balls.
Yeah.
I like where this is going.
We're still workshopping it. I appreciate the contribution.
Right.
But it kind of makes sense that he's into that freaky stuff. I mean,
it's
you know,
I am not one to judge. I just prefer something more serious, I guess you could say.
he kind of like looks at himself like a guy with scales and fins.
She
puts a hand on the center of your chest. Someone that's real.
Sometimes things get a little too real for my liking.
Mother's light to that. And she takes another drink, which is, I think the mood's coming back.
Well, I don't want to spoil it, but I have been experimenting with, so I've recently gained the ability to manipulate time a little bit. So I've been thinking, you've heard of the technique called edging, right?
My man.
Okay.
Damn!
My man.
I think this is the real reason why wizards study magic. Just saying. Because if you can use this stuff and you just keep rewinding time right at that moment, just saying.
And you're that good.
I'm new to it. I just started learning how to do it, but I'm damn well gonna try.
She unties the robe and says, well then. And she stands right in front of you and drops it off her shoulders. I consent, Mr. Wizard.
Damn. Harry.
Scaly.
And he's gonna use his telekinetic shove ability to pull her towards him.
Okay.
My
Things
man.
start, right? And they're blooming wonderfully. Great chemistry. She gives and she takes in equal measure. And you are just getting to the point where you're like, I'm gonna rewind it in just a minute. Just a minute. You're like counting it in your head. And there's a knock at the door. That's very small.
Mr. Toilet! Hey! Are you in this room?
You see Travis's little fingers under the door.
Cousin needs help! He can't move! I think he's broken! I can't find Sidriel! Oh wait, there he is. Hi, Sidriel!
Charles, get away from that room!
He tries to pull his fingers out.
Uh-oh, my fingers are stuck! Help!
Hey, Charles, you shouldn't be knocking on people's rooms. I'll come and help you. Sorry again, Torrent. Sorry.
I'm gonna kill him. Swear to God. No one's gonna find the bodies.
I think I might need to take this door off the hinges. I hope you're decent in there. It seems that his fingers are really stuck. We might have to break
I
the
actually
whole
put
thing.
my whole fist in there!
I think I'm gonna have to break it.
Cousin really needs help. He can't move. Oh, my bro.
You also, Sidriel, don't see chips, but you do hear knock, 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 and then this like groaning sound. Vesper, while all this is happening just across the hall from you, and Lily is inspecting all of your crevices and holes in quite a fun way, you hear that hissing sound, and you look at the wardrobe, and sitting on top of it with a bowl of popcorn, it's the flat-faced demon.
You enjoying it?
And Lily from below your waist. Yeah, I am.
Oh, that's wonderful. Stay down there. Do you like what you see?
You
Chips
hear?
thinks he's talking to him, so he cracks the door open.
You make eye contact with Chips.
I thought I wasn't
I throw
supposed
my
to
knife at
look.
the door. I throw my knife at the door. Close it.
The moment that I crack the door open though, and I see what's going on. So the past 22 days, or at least the 22 days of Chips, where Chips has been, Chips was gone in like some weird dimension where like up is down and down is up, and people walk in their hands, and the way they talk is through their butt cheeks type dimension. And for 19 days of the 20 20 days he was gone, he was being ruthlessly chased by a peg-legged pirate with an eye patch whose name was Shmee, and just chased him around, making his only life goal to shit in Chips's mouth. And for 19 days, Chips has just been running the entire time. And so the moment that he cracks the door open and sees the woman there with a tri-cornered hat on, he gets like flashbacks. And he just bursts out of the closet and goes, "It's me!" and just runs out of the room screaming.
So, Torin, you hear all of this. Kazu in the other room groaning. Sidriel, you also hear all of this, and you see Chips bust out of Vesper's door. Lily pulls away, her lips smacking, and is like, turns to look at the wardrobe. The demon rolls onto its back.
I love you.
She just looks at you with big eyes and like, oh, and then continues.
Chips comes back for a second and shuts the door.
Sorry.
It just continues running.
Torrent! Chips, wait! Chips, no, wait! Where are you running? Who's Shmee? My hand's stuck in this door.
Why are your hands underneath there?
Well, I was trying to get Torrent's help because Closer's broken, but Torrent sounds like he's getting beat up.
Oh.
But now my fist is stuck. Citro's gonna have to break the door.
They're playing a game. We should have been there.
I know what game they're playing. It's called Slappy Hands. They're playing Slappy Hands.
Torrent, are you there? It is me, Chips. Talon's got his fingers stuck. Hello?
You just want to escape out the back window. We can run away. We can leave this all behind. Just the two of us.
You better help the kid's fingers. Besides, you can use your time magic, and she gives you a gentle squeeze and yank to get us right back where we were. Can't you, wizard?
I sure as fuck will try.
And Tralis is like,
What are they saying? There's someone else in there. They're playing Slappy Hands. I can't play it because my hands are stuck.
You don't want to join their game, okay?
Will you play with me?
We can play a different game.
Someone's touching my hands!
and he starts squeezing.
I'm gonna get up and walk over to the door and just start trying to pull it off the hinges. Very reluctantly.
You might be able to like finagle his little hands. I mean, fortunately or unfortunately, like he's very thin, but he's taller than kids his age, and his hands are larger. You know, he's obviously going to be very big when he's full grown and grow fully into his orc features. But the way he's got him in there, it's like the fingers are all like kind of twisted, and he like is like trying to touch your toes and stuff as you're against it. So you might be able to like carefully.
Vex, I have a horrible idea. Well, don't look. And he's gonna go over to some of the leftover fruits. Squish it onto his fingers.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Now you're getting it.
Don't worry, you'll be free in a second. Just
Chips is pulling on.
Sidril, why is it squishy on my hands?
I'm not.
Are you peeing on me?
Torrent!
He must be using the soap from his bubble bath.
Oh God. Oh God, no, I hope not.
No, not like directly, but the soap before, like when you pour it in.
Oh, I think we'll regard the
Oh,
fact
it's
that-
so wet and kind of hairy.
Oh, God. I think
Maybe
we
it
should wash
was
our hands
after.
after we get these out. It doesn't burn. It doesn't burn, does it? Is it fine? Does it feel okay?
It's a little tingly.
Oh, God. Torrent, what are you doing in there? Torrent!
Chips is gonna
give like one big pull on Trellis.
Okay, both of you roll acrobatics to help the kid unstick his hands.
Ooh.
Dirty 20.
21.
Torrent, you gotta roll as well.
Oh.
All three of you need to beat the DC or he remains stuck.
what was the roll?
Acrobatics.
Oh, acrobatics. 22.
Right, the three of you manage to, with the help of some cucumber mango sauce, that's nips for your dips, you get him unstuck. And his hands are just coated.
Oh God. Charles, don't put that in. Stop. He grabs onto his wrist. Don't touch anything.
Smells kind of good.
Don't. No. And he's like pulling your hands away. We're going to wash your hands, and he's dragging you away.
Bye, Torrent.
It's just soap.
Thank you, Torrent. And he's just dragging you hands,
Sorry.
holding you by the hands.
We're going to save Kazu. He's broken.
God, I feel like a babysitter. This is ridiculous.
And we
I'm-
walk away.
I'm not a baby. Exactly.
Not you. Chips, I told you to stop moving and stay where you were. You promised me you wouldn't go anywhere.
From Vesper's door, there's a hoo-yah from Vesper.
Chips, plug Trellis's ears.
Trellis just looks. Is Vesper okay?
They're fine. Perfectly fine.
There's someone that smashes the door.
Right, well,
I'm back in hell. This is horrible.
Sidril, did you get that room?
I did. I'd really like to go to it now, please.
Please, after all of this and that commotion out there, I keep forgetting that I am a fugitive and I should not be out in public right now.
That, and I think you and I have had quite the journey.
Yes, let's go into the room.
Zozo just makes a little.
Come with us.
She's like on
Oh, yeah.
Trellis's back.
Okay.
We need to save Kazu, is what she's saying.
Oh,
He's broken. He can't move.
Kazu is broken.
Yeah, he can't. He's like, his legs are covered in paste, and then he's wearing little underwear.
Oh, that is normal. That's how he was when I last seen him.
I assumed it was just wizard panties. He's doing wizard stuff in there. Lots of experiments and potions. He's
magical
sure he's fine
panties.
then.
I think I've heard of that before.
Yeah, it's called a Dehoit.
The Hoyt?
Chips vocab lesson of the week.
Ahoy.
They got little strings on them. They're leather. For you, when you have to poop, you can just drop a flap.
Oh.
Am I staying in this room with you guys?
Yes, that's fine. Just,
I have my own room.
I realize, but he's dragging him to the bathroom. Let's wash your hands.
You
shall
start
we?
washing his hands.
Yes.
You guys okay? I feel like everyone is really stressed out. Torrent sounded...
I was gone for 20 days.
We were gone, but apparently not.
You were gone for 20 days?
Yes.
You didn't look for us either.
But I just saw you. And then I don't remember what happened. But my friend is in my
I
room.
wish I could not remember what happened to me.
I'm sorry, you have a friend in your room?
Well, he was in there. He's a big guy with a coat.
I'm sorry. You have somebody in. What do you mean you have somebody in your room with a coat?
I don't know if he's there anymore.
Where is your room at?
Chips, do not move. I swear to all things holy.
Take us to your room now.
I'm right by Kazu's room. We need to help Kazu.
You are a fugitive, Chips.
Why are you a fugitive? Why have you been gone for 20 days?
Trellis, could you?
There is a pirate.
How about you
Trellis.
stay in the room together and rest?
There is a pirate, Trellis. Beware of Shmee, Trellis.
Stories.
Beware of the pirate named Shmee.
He's
I
evil?
am going to lock you in here. Sidriel just starts to walk away, and
Okay.
he's going to lock them in.
You
the
just
room.
hear them start. Well, and what happened? What did you do then?
He tried to shit in my mouth. My mouth Trellis.
The door shuts. That's the last thing.
Sidriel just. Okay. Wow.
All right, Sidriel. You hear groaning coming.
And tries to put it in front of the door so they can't open the.
Yeah, you move the potted plant and everything.
yeah.
You hear more
Just-
moaning from fucking Vesper's room, and then, do you like what you see? You hear Kazuhiko moaning like, Travis!
Kazuhiko, it's Sidriel. Oh, are you decent?
Yes, I'm doing just fine. Thank you.
I don't mean it that way. I've been told you need help, but I have also been told you're wearing magical underwear.
I would hardly call it magical. It's more of comfortable for me.
Comfortable or uncomfortable? I can't quite hear you. And Sidriel's just gonna go and open the door. Whoa, ho, ho, ho.
I said comfortable. As I stare at the ceiling, still not moving. I'm fine, though, Sidra. No, I'm sure Lizzie will be back any second now.
I think you said you hurt yourself?
Yes. Oh, watch for the fruit.
It's squishy. It's everywhere.
Oh, he starts tiptoeing, and then he's gonna go and he says, "If you don't mind," and he's just gonna go and he's gonna pull some chiropractor shit and crack his back.
Okay. You use a little bit of lay on of hands as you do so. Roll a medicine check with advantage for me.
Medicine with advantage. Holy fuck. Okay. That's a dirty 20.
Yeah. Sidriel, he pops something back into place, Kazu, and there's instant relief.
Oh, by the divine. Oh my. Yes.
I'm so glad I could be of service.
The door opens,
And the lizard woman is wearing very little. She has a whole basket full of more fruit and salves. Hello, are you joining us?
Absolutely not.
Are you joining us?
No, absolutely not. I just came to help a friend. I have done my duty. Enjoy your evening.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much, Sidra. Oh, Lizzie, my back feels so much better.
Oh, good.
Phil's just walking out.
Yes.
I brought this tray for you to try. Open wide.
Okay, very well. And as the door closes, wait, did you wink at me earlier?
Gone, please.
I will do more than wink at you, little wizard man. And then she makes this like guttural like, and you're like, oh god.
Oh my. Okay. And that's when the door closes.
Finally, Sidril, it seems that everything is okay. You hear from your room, Shmee! But for the most part, it's quiet. And you have a second to breathe. What do you do?
He's gonna sit in the hallway. He's gonna sit so nicely in the hallway. Not in the... He's gonna sit at the end of the hallway, hoping that it blocks out the sounds of everybody else's room.
It's that sweet spot where you can hear the din below, and you can still hear if there's any danger or screaming. But thankfully, the busyness is not heard, or tasted, or smelled. Just me.
He's just sitting there shaking his head. By the gods. He's just gonna sink down onto the floor, and he's just gonna wait for a few moments, make sure that it's actually safe, and he's gonna look at the little trinkets that he's picked up.
The cat collar has a little name tag on it. What languages do you speak? Or do you read, I should say?
Abyssal, Celestial, Elvish, Infernal, Primordial, Sylvan.
In Elvish, the name is just Old Man or Smoky. And on one side it says, "Please take me home, my dad is ugly crying." It's very old. A cat probably wore this for 100 years. What else do you choose to look at?
So he got a cat collar. What else did he get? He got the book full of sketches.
Mm-hmm. And then the
The
spell
spell
book.
book. So just the 3 items?
And some money.
Oh, right.
Bag of money.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything special about the coins?
When you pull them open and you look, they are a different mint. Royal history.
Can I use a willpower inspiration? Okay.
That's better. You said history?
Mm-hmm.
16.
They are not current mint in Marlodia. These are some old coins. And what's a little curious is some of them are shaped like moons. Just old money. But one coin looks even older than the rest. And eventually, with a 16, you think you have them lined up in order of their century. Like someone traveled through time, traveled to different places, collecting their currency.
I think the last thing he would do would look at the sketchbook. He'd save the spell book for somebody who would understand it better than he would. Maybe Kazu.
Roll an investigation.
I don't even get any plus in that one. It's just 18.
They're not bad. But they're all from the point that you were rescued to, you guess, a couple of months before the young bard stole this book. There's a few sketches of different felines, a long-haired cat that looks like its meow would be smoky. A sleek Siamese feline that looks like she would chirp. Each one just randomly on some pages that are you. You notice throughout the sketchbook, the pain leaves your expression a little bit at a time. The last page is you surrounded by cats. This big cat, very square face, very grumpy face, is in your lap. The slender Siamese is doing that cat arched back thing. It's definitely a work of fiction because you're smiling in it. And it is so much joy, and you haven't experienced that joy in a very long time. And you have no idea whose cats these are. There's so many of them. There's a tiny loafing kitten on your shoulder. And when you look really closely, there's a little mouse in your hair. And in the distance, a blackbird. When you turn the page, written in Elvish, is I will never know the words to speak. For too many clamor for time in my heart. I drown in the noise, but I wish I could say what it is my heart means.
Sidriel says to nobody, because there's nobody there, but he just kind of speaks out loud and he says, "Have you ever been in love?" Is that what you're trying to tell me?
5 years in the sketchbook, laid out before you, snippets of sketches. The first 3 years are nothing but a blur. Painful memories, catatonic states, descent into terror and pain. You have a memory of one night waking up screaming in terror. Someone took a hold of your shoulders and you fought, and you are not a small man. You fought for your life. And you reach up to touch your cheek. As you remember the hard slap. And then you looked to a face with a broken nose and a split lip, your knuckles burning. And you start flipping through the pages again, and you stop at a page where you are eating a cinnamon roll. Such a basic thing, but something that was almost an everyday occurrence. Sometimes with raisins, sometimes without, but always freshly ground cinnamon. Homemade glaze. The things were the size of your face. You remember the odd appearances of gifts, shoes, clothes, just in the dressers and drawers when you needed them. You remember once making a comment about a particular brand of, well, flavor of tea. The next morning it was next to your cinnamon roll. But he was aloof. Like the cats. Sometimes no words were spoken between the two of you for weeks. But with your roll, you know without a doubt that these are his drawings. This spell book was his. And you look at the collar, and you wonder, for a man that has such beloved pets, that he would inscribe in Elvish on a tiny medallion, "My dad is ugly, crying, please bring me home." Where are they? You never saw them. Make a wisdom saving throw.
24.
You hear a whisper of a voice. Sidriel.
Where are you?
Lost.
Then let me find you. Like you found me.
I can't.
Why?
When you save someone, that is not with the intention of them returning the favor.
Then
I won't save you to return a favor. I'll save you because I want you to be safe, to come home. To our home.
The spellbook opens, and it stops on a page that faintly glows with this beautiful light curling blue.
Sidril looks at it. What is this?
Looks like it's a spell, and then the formula changes and writing appears. Is the boy safe?
I think so. We were gone. Well, I just saw him and he's fine.
He draws a smiley face with a cat ear and tail.
Are you safe?
I just wanted to hear your voice one last time.
This better not be the last time.
My light grows dim.
You can't leave.
Sometimes we have no choice.
I can't let you go. I have too many questions. So many questions. And I'm so angry with you. But I don't want to be angry with you. But I'm mad, so you can't leave until we figure it out. Until I'm not mad anymore.
You get the impression that a beast of incredible size groans and shifts its body uncomfortably, closing its eyes. A slight smile. Then I will wait.
You're damn right you'll wait. You hold on until we can talk. Because you have a lot of things to explain. A lot of things for us to talk about. And until that time, you're not allowed to go anywhere. So hold the hell on.
There is a splash of water on the page in the writing, like a raindrop, and then another, and another. And the writing is very slow, this last message. The loops, less elegant, like the magic is difficult to maintain. Understood. Then, like a candle in the window of the lighthouse, I will wait. A dying beacon in the dark.
I won't let your light die out.
Sometimes it's okay to be in the dark. And the pages, the book snaps closed.
Sidril just produces a flame in his palm of his hand. He just kind of looks at it. And he closes and snuffs out the light.
And the smoke splays like a great dragon rising. And there's a circle like the rising sun. And then the smoke fades, twisting into nothing. You hear the door click. Trellis pokes his head out.
Sidril, I've heard about Shmi for the last hour. I'm very concerned about Chip's life, and Kazu is crying in the room next to us. I don't know what to do.
Come, Trellis.
You see Chips come out and he's wearing all of your clothes, all of Trellis's clothes, a hat, a fake mustache, someone's underwear, and he's got a trash can over him.
But it doesn't quite fit.
I disguised Chips. Shmi will never find me.
Then you can rest peacefully. At least for tonight. Come. Trellis needs to rest.
I put makeup on Chips too.
You did a great job. Thank you.
And he like pulls it up and Chips has got some fake lashes and some pretty sleek eyebrows and some lipstick. Really big.
He did a very good job. Do I look pretty, Sidril?
Stunning. Really?
He just grabs, like, puts his arm around Trellis and takes you back into the room, and he's like, let's get you ready for bed.
I did take a nap.
Not good enough.
Was my friend in my room still? Yeah, you should check on that. That is very
How
alarming.
about we switch rooms for the night? I will... Give me your key.
I left it in my room. Oh, or I dropped it in Torrance' room and my hand got stuck. I could go look under his door really fast.
No. What's your room number?
I don't know numbers. But there's Kazu's room and that one's mine.
Okay, thank you. That's helpful. You stay here. Chips, you as well. Both of you resting.
His name isn't
he's
Chips
gonna-
now. Chips, tell him your name. What's the code name? Tell him the code.
Is it Shmoo?
No, it would be the furthest thing from that name.
Well, I figured, it's not Shmi, so it might be Shmoo. I wasn't...
My name in this form is Alabaster Wynn.
Wow.
I feel like that's from something I should understand, but I don't. Could you explain, Chips?
No.
And then Chips is just gonna waddle back inside the room with like the enormous amount of clothes and trash.
Trellis gives you a hug, Sidril.
Good night.
Good
And he
night.
tucks you in under the covers.
If you need anything, Sidril, he takes her hands. I'm really good at listening.
I know.
I'm here for you.
It's very kind of you.
Well, you said
And he
you were.
just kisses your forehead
And tucks the blanket,
I know
tight
I'm just a
underneath your
kid,
neck.
but I can't.
makes you into a caterpillar, into a little cocoon, tucks in your feet.
You have the two of them right beside each other that you tuck in.
Just like, so they can't get out.
They're like
Yeah.
two little sausages.
Yep.
Two little corn on the cobs.
I understand and I appreciate that. I just, sometimes you need to, just think. Right?
Okay.
Are you okay?
Yeah. I don't remember what happened.
You feel okay now?
Yeah, I think so. Are you okay, Chips?
Alabaster wind.
Oh,
remember?
Alabaster Wind, are you okay?
Why, yes, I am good. That is my disguise voice.
It sounds completely different than your normal voice.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Would you like a kiss on the forehead too?
No.
Okay.
I'll take his.
He gives you another kiss on the forehead.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Now sleep.
Okay.
You too.
You start headed for the door.
Wind, yes.
Hey, Alabaster Wind.
Yes?
Do you think Sidril's being sad again?
Always.
I think I'm gonna have to go find Vesper's room. Do you know where it is?
Do not leave this room.
You're supposed to be checking on my room.
I have great hearing. Charles.
Good night, Sidril.
Good night.
Good night, Alabaster Wind.
Good night.
Chips.
The room is around the corner, 3 doors down.
Thank you. I'm just worried about Sidril being so sad. Vesper's really good at knock-knock jokes.
That is a very good idea. Also,
Does Sidril still hear them?
Probably not at this point.
Also, Trellis.
Yeah. What's up?
If strange men appear in a room at night while other adults are not around, and you don't know who this strange man is, it's probably best to not remain in the room.
Yeah, I did leave.
Okay. And that's probably should be the first thing that you say to us when we see you.
I just heard Kazu, and I wanted to make sure he was okay because I was fine.
Okay. Just pointing that out in case you did not know.
Oh, thank you. I'll make sure to tell you. When I come back, will you tuck me in again?
Of course.
Okay.
And he wormed his way
Be
out.
here. I would follow, but the amount of clothing I am wearing is very heavy. And this big metal trash can on my head is weighing me. I will remain here.
It's just a hat, Alabaster Wind. It's just a hat.
Okay. I think this is where we're gonna call it.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
Beware of the pirate named Shmi, guys. Strange.
Good stuff.
Yeah, we don't get shopping episodes, but we do get episodes in brothels. How about that for your favorite D&D game, huh, guys? Huh?
That's right, baby. Sex, baby. It's all about you. Just me and Lily.
Ooh. And me and Lizzie. And fruits and vegetables.
Slimy.
Oh God, what a way. Doom, you're welcome.
Oh, yes.
Catch all the previous episodes of Call to Shadow up on YouTube, !YouTube. If you're